The real reason Princess Charlotte is more likely than princess and to get a top royal job. Welcome to Royal Updates. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications bell so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming royal update. Here's why Princess Charlotte is more likely to become queen than princess and ever was. A less well-known royal rule that began during the time of Queen Elizabeth II gives Princess Charlotte a better chance than princess and of becoming queen. There was a rule that male children born into the House of Windsor were ahead of female children in the line of succession for most of royal history. It used to be that the country would see more kings than queens, but during the last few years of her 70-year rule, the late queen changed the law so that men were no longer given priority. So when the Princess of Wales was pregnant for the first time, her child, boy or girl, would have been the heir to the throne no matter what. The official website of the royal family said that the Act of Succession, 2013, got rid of provisions that make people who marry Roman Catholics ineligible for the line of succession. In March 2015, the changes took effect in all 16 realms. Since this rule wasn't in place when Charlotte was born, she has a better chance of becoming queen than Princess Anne. She was born in 1950 and was second in line to the throne after her brother Charles, who is now king. Soon, Princess Charlotte and Prince George will have to go their separate ways because of a cruel royal rule. The Prince and Princess of Wales broke the rules when they took their oldest children, Prince George and Princess Charlotte, with them on their trips abroad. As a general rule, two siblings shouldn't take the same flight. However, in 2014, 2016, and 2017, Prince William and Prince George went to Australia, Canada, and Germany and Poland together. Reports say that William asked the late Queen for George to be able to go with him and Kate on their trip to Australia and New Zealand. But in the next year, things might be different for 11-year-old George. He might not be able to travel with his parents and younger brothers, Princess Charlotte, 9, and Prince Louis, 6. Once royal pilot Graham Laurie said on an episode of Hello, S.A. Right Royal podcast last year that William started flying in a different plane with his family when he was 12 years old. Graham remembered taking Charles, Diana, William, and Harry on family vacations and said, "The ones I did holiday flights mostly were the ones when the Wales went to the Mediterranean. We flew all 4 of them though, until Prince William was 12 years old. They were the Prince, the Princess, Prince William, and Prince Harry. We could only fly all 4 of them together when they were young and had written clearance from Her Majesty after that. He had to get his own plane. For example, the King can't fly with the Prince of Wales these days. So what we did in the end was that when William turned 12, he would fly normally in a 125 from Northolt, and we would fly the 146 or the Andover out with the other 3 on board. They changed things when William turned 12 because, as they put it, up until that point, they probably thought it would be too much for him to travel by himself. But still, they did what they did. Graham said, "I know the King is trying to cut costs and is aware of travel, but I think the safety side is still paramount," when asked if this rule would still apply to Prince William and Prince George.